Well, folks, we got a 2006 Nissan Murano here. And the issue with this is, it has a CVT. So now I did what was this? This was a OBD2 scan, the generic scan, and it came up with a P1778, which is a stepper motor code, which simply means the stepper motor is not varying the pulleys the way it should be, which means nothing. The next is a P0746, which says pressure control solenoid A performance or stuck off. And then the rest is some camshaft sensors. This is pending, but it's stored after pending. Okay, now, here's the thing on this pressure control. Let's look at this. It has description, P0746 pressure control solenoid A. Performers are stuck off. And it has a possible causes. Faulty line pressure solenoid. Something on there. Let me see here. Oh. Faulty line pressure solenoid valve, open or short in the line pressure solenoid valve circuit, low transmission fluid level, and dirty transmission fluid. Not once that it says that it can be a bad transmission. So everything it points to the solenoid valve. As we have seen before, this transmission has problems in it that causes all of these other codes to set. Let's go back. Now this is OBD2. Now I'm going to do an enhanced scan more on the dealership side, and we're going to see what it reads. And the history codes, it said it had a 1778, which was stepper motor problem. It had a P0746, which is pressure control solenoid A, and 1700 CVT C/U function. But then it has 1701, and there was a passcode, and 1701 indicated that there was a voltage loss to the TCM somewhere. Now this vehicle could have more than one problem, but first what I'm gonna do, let me see, 725 engine speed. Okay, I already know. Let this cut off, turn on. Okay, now make sure you pay attention to these codes, particularly the transmission codes. 1778, P0746. Now this could be engine and transmission. I don't know. Let me go back on this. Go to Nissan Murano and let me hit diagnosis here. I'm gonna just look at the TCM side. Control unit, transmission. Now I'm gonna read the codes. See what it's going to tell me. What direction this thing going to lead me to. Alright, so what it has is, what is that? P0725 pressure control solenoid A. Okay, 725 1778. Oh no, 725 is engine speed, and P0746 pressure control solenoid A. So here it is. 1701 was a TCM, and was that 1778 was step motor. P0868 is fluid pressure is low. Now the fluid pressure can be low simply because it's low on fluid. It can be low because there's a slip, and the computer was designed to detect a slip as fluid pressure being low. Okay, so what I'm going to do, pay attention to these codes here, because these are going to be useful, so you'll know that when you come up with these codes, that perhaps it may not be any of these that's causing the problem. Because if I take the pan down and I see metal in the pan, the transmission is going to have to come out, and whatever's inside internally is going to have to be repaired. Therefore, you'll be able to see when a person comes to you and say, oh, can you change my step motor because I got a step motor code. It won't mean that the step motor is the problem. Okay. Oh, I have a pressure control solenoid a code. It doesn't mean that the pressure control solenoid is the problem. Okay, so we'll find out when we actually, I'm gonna drop the pan, but I'm gonna clear these codes and drive this first, and then see if these codes come back. Then I'll go, which ones come back, then I'll go drop the pan. Okay, I got the pan down on this Nissan Murano. There goes some metal sticking to that. But you don't want to look at that. We want to look at the pan, which is right here. You see that metal right there. So, you already know something in this transmission is messed up. So I know that this trans is going to have to come out. Doing anything other than take this transmission out is just wasting your time. All that metal. Okay. Something in there really metal. It really did something. Metallized. Let's see. Okay, so we know what to do. This is getting a used transmission in, or it's going to be fixed. Depends on what they want to do. Let's see what they say.